Hi guys, and welcome to the TruGolf Academy. You've joined me, Jon Watts, today at the Forest of Arden. I'm out here on a beautiful summer's morning. You can see the sun shining, and what I'm going to do a video on today follows from a question that I received from one of my other videos actually, and the question comes from Michael Sweeney. Thanks for sending it through. It was a rather long email, so I'll put some of the info, some of the description that Michael asks below. And he said, when does the weight get back to 50-50 on the downswing? So this is following a previous video that I did, and I'll put a link to it in this one here, about how our pressure shifts. So I don't really like to talk too much about weight, as we're really talking more about pressure. But I talked about in the video how on the backswing, the majority of elite golfers are loading up about 80% of their pressure onto their trail foot at the top of the backswing, so they're an 80-20 movement. And I showed some exercises to start to work on pressure shift. So Michael's questions, as I said, was when does the weight get back to 50-50? And it's a great question, and it is slightly more complex, so we're going to delve into it right now. So, as described, at the top of the backswing, the majority of elite golfers that we measure with force platform data, we start to see that there is around 80% of pressure onto the trail foot, so it's an 80-20. Now, Michael's question was, what point does it get back to 50-50? And it happened so quickly that I don't think you could pinpoint the exact position, because I think what you see with the majority of elite golfers is before they even finish their backswing, in that transition from backswing to start of the downswing, the pressure has already shifted from 80-20, so 80% on this trail foot, to in the transition, 60 or so percent of pressure onto their lead leg. So if I'm winding up here and just before I complete my backswing, 80% of my pressure is on my trail foot, before I even start the downswing, there is a change of pressure as our lead knee is pushing a little bit more towards the target. So as we start the downswing in that transition, the pressure has shifted from 80% over here to 60% over onto that lead leg. And what we want to see is a gradual increase of pressure into that lead leg. So 70, 80, 90, close to 100% at impact. And then what we'll find on the way through to rebalance, we'll shift something back to about 80-20. So 80% now onto my lead leg. So I would do some real slow pace swings, Michael. First of all, wind up to the top of the backswing, feeling 80% over here. It's the lead knee moving out towards the target before it starts to rotate round to the left. And that gives me that shift of pressure from 80-20 to 60 onto my lead leg, 70, 80, 90. So I don't think you could pinpoint the 50-50, and if you could, it would be minute. It would be somewhere in here that we're shifting and we get pretty close to 50-50. So doing some exercises like that will really help. A great way for you to feel this pressure shift, a great exercise I'm going to go on to now, is as you make your backswing, I want you to lift your lead heel. You'll have seen this exercise on my channel before. Lift that lead heel to really help you feel like you've applied the pressure towards that trail foot. And the one thing to mention there is when we're shifting pressure, that doesn't mean we are moving or swaying our body to be able to allow that. It is not the same as a weight shift. So what I'm going to do is lift my lead heel on the backswing, and as I start the downswing in the transition, I'm just going to slam my lead foot back down to start to feel the pressure moving gradually into that lead side. Let's give it a go. So I've got a mid-iron here. Let's give one of those exercises a whirl. Great contact, ball turf. Really felt like I shifted my pressure nicely there from my trail foot into my lead foot. But as I said, it's a gradual movement. What we don't want to see from an 80% here is an 80% here, because that would be a real lateral slide. It is a gradual increase of pressure into that lead leg. I hope that video's helped. Please post some comments and questions below. Let me know how you're getting on with that exercise. If you enjoyed the content of the video, give us a thumbs up and do subscribe to the channel for all the other content Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Thanks guys, we'll see you soon.